Afternoon YouTube. So in this video we'll be talking about those evil ones that come through to communicate. So again, after a recent workshop at the weekend just recently gone by, I don't know when this video will go up, so it was recent. I had a student in the classroom ask about the bad spirits, the evil spirits, and how do we avoid communicating with them. And this is a process that has been over dramatized and something that definitely needs addressing, but with the 100+ years of it being educated is a far bigger feat than I can single-handedly take on myself and break down that barrier, especially when you've got things like Hollywood promoting it and all the things that just keep us in that fear-based place. Now, if I was to stand up and start demonstrating a communication, and I've got a man here, and this man's very violent, he's running at me, and as he runs at me, he goes to hit me, he goes to slap me around the face and punch me in the head and kick me when I'm on the floor. He's being really, really aggressive. It's not the fact that the spirit world are doing that to me, it's the fact that that's the relationship that he would have had with the person that is in front of me. It's something that is of an evidential base where he's coming from. I cannot describe this man to be a wonderful, loving husband or father who goes out of his way to do wonderful things for you. He's in fact borderline angelic if he was a man that was beating you, a man that abused you mentally, physically, emotionally. I have to describe that in an evidential way, which will be all the horrible things that the man was or was doing at that time, or certainly in that time that you would have known this person. Once that evidence is given, it's back to the essence of the spirit. The spirit is pure. The spirit is, in essence, love throughout, without a flaw. There is no flaw there, no exception whatsoever. And so the moment I've gave the evidence off, it's about accountability at that point. He may be coming through, certainly not to go, sorry about that, I didn't mean to do that, but accepting that he was a terrible person while in the physical world. He's now made the spirit world and he's now trying to progress in some way. And to do that, he needs to be accountable for his actions. No one gets away with anything. The law is perfect. That natural law that I speak about so much. That is so perfect that he's now trying to counterbalance it with all the bad that he done with some form of good. And accepting or understanding what he did was wrong will be part of his communication. It will be, look, I was an idiot. I would violently attack these people, mentally or emotionally, maybe physically abuse them in some way. And so that is their evidence. Now, what I think happens is that these people run away with the idea. They run away that there's an evil spirit here and we've got to go and grab the smudge stick because that little bit of smoke that I smudge around my home will protect me. I mean, you people are complete and utter idiots if you think that that is going to do anything. If the spirit world or the evil spirits, as you people call them, were coming to get me, they would get me. They would already be here and no cloud of smoke is going to stop that. The salt around the house or the ritual that I do or some imaginary protection is going to help me. If you believe that that protection is dealt with by a thought process, by visualizing a white cloak or visualizing a bubble, then do you not think that that intelligence of doing that is far greater if it can protect you from that kind of stuff, that it can also just break through it? It would just logically sit and ask yourself these things. A lot of the mediums that I work with of a level or of an understanding are, we come up against this kind of idea all of the time, and of course we're going to. It's being fed constantly. It's a fear that manifests. Now, I've just recently been to the cinema and watched a new horror movie, The Nun or something like that, and these things will just be played upon. They're elaborated with like a creepy tune going on in the background, feeding that fear, feeding your fear to manifest more fear. And then before you know it, you're in that kind of state of awareness, and you get home from a really scary movie and you're the only one at home, and before you know it, you're hearing noises in the house because you went to see that. That heightened state of awareness is there. It is simply their evidence that they are bringing forward. Now, regardless of what's going on there, regardless of who's in front, that is their evidence. No matter how we dress it, they are the person that they were in the physical, and they have to bring that evidence forward. And if that is of a bad background or an evil kind of nature, then unfortunately that is what it's about. That is their evidence. That's who they are. We can't package that any other way. The reason they are there, the reason they have to give you that, is through the questioning that you have given there. Understand how you asked that, how did you find them there, and then it will all make sense. It will go back to the purity of the spirit world and that essence of love that I speak about. Then the communication can take place. Hopefully some form of healing can be given there, or acceptance can be given there, but each story is unique to its own. So hopefully that starts you thinking. I expect comments on this one, but we'll see what happens. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video.